All right. So, I need to continue finding some food to help to restore my health before I move on to try to find civilization. And when we left off last time, I had gathered some pumpkins. Looks like this should be the last one that I need. I should also be gathering some mushrooms. Is this the one I need here? There we go. Oh. Okay. There's a statue there. Excuse me just 1 second. Started this episode off with the wrong mouse. Alright. Well, let's see. So I need to find some more of those fungi. Let's see. Is this another pumpkin? Or did I already got that one? Let's see here. If I were fungi, aha. There we go, mana fungi. And heals health instantly, moon carrot. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Was that from, that was this tree here? Okay. Just from touching it. Okay, and then there we go. And okay, this does not look like it's easy land to traverse here. Let me see if I can get a higher vantage point. It's also getting dark. And I'm going to be honest, I really don't want to be out here in the dark. This doesn't help me too much. Whoops, okay, I did not mean to do that. Oh. Should I be going down there, do you think? I'll tell you what. Why don't we try to... Oh. Okay, there's another flower that I can harvest here. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is, hoping this bridge is stable, I think what I'm gonna do is, since it is night, I'm gonna take refuge in here. It's an abandoned tower. We'll take refuge in there overnight, and we'll do some exploring come morning. Hopefully there's nobody already taking refuge here who has a problem with me. Oh, it's relatively small. I was actually kind of assuming that there wouldn't be... I wonder where that light is coming from. Because it is nighttime outside. That can't be sunlight. Take bowl of an ancient nation. How much can I carry? That's a good question here. I can carry quite a bit. And this might be worth selling when I do find civilization. If I need to drop it later, I can. Oh, there's stairs. Okay. There are stairs. I'm wondering what's going to be down here. Something's glowing there, it looks like. Flame bite. Ooh. Ancient coins. Okay. That is a spell. Again, I've got a couple of spell books in my inventory, but I'm not sure that I really want to focus too much on magic. But that being said, that mud golem really did a number on me. So it is possible that it's worth my while to at least give some thought to these here. So let's see, the lightning one or the fire one. The lightning one does a bit more damage and absorbs mana back from them. And if I'm not going to be really focusing on magic, that's going to be handy, because that's going to get me some of my magic back. I'll tell you what, I'm going to learn both of these. That means I can't sell them when I get to civilization, but it means that I have something. Yeah, see, this does cost more. It costs 9 per second as opposed to the 7 per second, and I'm only getting 1 point back, so an overall cost of 8 versus 7. So I'm going to go with this. So, if I do get out... Yeah. Okay, so I've got some fire there I can use if I need to. I don't know that I'll need to, but it may come in handy. Let's take a look. Whoa. Use traps to your advantage by defeating enemies with them. What is that? And why did it give me... Okay. That guy is seated very... I mean, it's a dead body, so I don't... Yeah, it's a corpse. Human flesh, again, so... What is this? An old sword. And a corpse. Feathers. Ambrosia. Magical symbol. Oh! Whoa! You've leveled up, you've earned 5 learning points, 3 crafting points, and 1 memory point. Oh, wow. Choose an attribute. You know what? Health is going to be... I want to stay alive. So we're going to do that. Oh, wow. Okay. Press H to inform yourself about your current abilities. Excellent. Look at this. I still have a little bit of Arcane Fever. But... Right, I can't, I have to use skill books that I find to actually utilize the learning points, I think. But, very cool. So I now have a bit of experience there. So I'm assuming that this pressure plate would set off this trap, assuming it still works. That's why I'm avoiding it. And I did see the door that direction, but I want to see what's over here. I want to scout out the place that I'm going to spend the night in before I spend the night. You know, yes, press H to... What do you want me to look at? Is there something I'm supposed to do? Okay. So, whoa. Oh, a cave troll. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Whoa. Oh. Did that killed him? Okay. Jeez. He wasn't taking any damage from the fire. And it's fire. I mean, that should... God. Okay. There are a lot of very strong enemies in this game, it seems. I'm still really amazed with just everything so far. Okay. Am I going to be able to... Ooh. Old vagrant dress. Okay. Coin purse. What is this? Oh, morning air potion regenerates 6 stamina for 4 seconds. It's rancid. I don't know what that means. Like, does that mean that it's gonna cause a disease, or like what is that? What does the rancid part of that imply? Or does that just mean that it's a worse potion than non-rancid potions would be? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's too much else out here. Can I get up here at all? No. Okay. Oh, there is a chest up there, it looks like. Some sort of container. Here we go. A skeleton and an old chest. Okay. I did already get that spell, I think. And Staff of Flames. Okay. Gout of Fire that does 5 points of damage. Now, that will not drain my magic by using it. Let me, okay, so, but my fire spell does slightly more. So, let's see. Yeah, this only does 5 points of damage per second, so it's still beneficial to me to use my fire spell rather than the staff. So I am noticing that I'm not getting a very good frame rate. I am when moving around, I'm getting a decent frame rate, but when turning my camera, I'm getting a very bad frame rate. So I'm actually going to pause here for a second and try to fix that. So I'll bring the video back in a second. Alright, so I believe that I've fixed it. This feels a lot more smoother for me. And what I had to do was in the Enderal launcher, just in case anybody else is having that issue, I turned on windowed mode and then let their one tweak program take care of like fixing the resolution for me so that it doesn't look like it's a window on my screen. It looks like it's full screen, but it's still windowed mode. And that seems to have helped tremendously. Normally I would rather play games in borderless windowed mode, but I had that turned off because I had heard that it made some of the movie sequences not play correctly when you were in windowed mode. If we have that issue, I will try to fix that like on the fly for the video, but it may be something that I don't even notice, or I'm not sure. But we'll see how that affects the game from this point. But yeah, this is much smoother. I'm still getting a little bit of stutter when moving up and down, it looks like. Just a little bit. But it was unplayable almost. That fight against that troll, like I couldn't even like turn, like it was crazy. So this is much better. So we will see. So this leads out to the Sun Coast. So I talked about spending the night in this tower, and this, except for anything coming in, it really bugs me. This mod is absolutely beautiful, but all of the holes that lead to the outside don't take into account what time it is. So like I'm seeing bright sunlight coming through the gap there, and we saw the same thing upstairs here in the tower. I'm assuming it was meant to be sunlight. Yeah. And it's the middle of the night. If I go back outside, it's still nighttime. I'm assuming. Unless time passed quite quickly down here. But that does bug me a little bit. But anyway, so I know I said that I wanted to basically spend the night in here. It's relatively safe. It looks like if I went up to the top of the tower and just, I don't know, I guess I could barricade the door or set it up so that it made some kind of sound that would wake me if the door opened or anything like that. But I'm extremely curious. Curiosity is both my friend and my enemy here. So one thing I am going to do before we go outside, I've been running around in nothing but these ragged pants. And I've got a couple things of light armor here. So I am going to... Let's see, these both give the same amount of armor. This one weighs less. This one looks a little nicer, but this one weighs less. Let's actually see how I look. Let's go into the fake sunlight over here, and let's see. You know, that looks all right. Excuse me. That looks okay. You know, I still look, you know, relatively poor, which is pretty accurate. I'm carrying everything that I own right now. Let's see how this... Oh, whoa! Actually, this looks really good, actually. I like this. Okay. I've got... Looks like elven ears attached to my belt. I don't know why. But, yeah, this looks very good. I've got a horn there. Okay. So... Yeah, this is us for now. Alright, cool. So, let's take a look. Let's see what's waiting for us out here. I'm actually not sure. This might come out at that platform that we were looking at earlier. It's possible. But that was on the other side of the tower was on one side of the ravine, and that platform was on the other, so probably not, actually. Alright. Ooh. That is a wolf. And it's still very dark out, but if I'm gonna make it across and continue forward, that's gonna be the direction I'm going. Oh! There we go. Alright. Did you have friends? Coastal deer stalker. Meat. Okay, I may be able to cook that. And food is probably going to be very handy. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he took somebody out, a climber. A brittle longbow. I'll let you keep your clothes, buddy, but I may take the gloves. You know, the gloves are probably pretty good. Arrows, excellent. And I don't think I have shoes. Life absorption. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and learn that spell as well. You know, the magic kind of has me interested, actually. It's, so far it's very similar to Skyrim, but at the same time, I've been coming across so many tough enemies. The wolf was not so tough, but the mud golem, or the mud elemental, and the troll, like, I couldn't even beat the mud elemental. I'm actually, I'm holding a grudge against that mud elemental. I'm hoping that I can come back at some point and just completely wreck him, because that kind of makes me a little bit angry that I couldn't beat him. Okay, so I'm probably not going to use this right away, but because it's only 3 points at a time, and like I'm either going to want to kill the enemy I'm fighting quickly or heal myself. So it's going to be one of those. But that's pretty interesting that I got a life-draining spell this early. Ooh, I've been detected. I was detected very briefly. Once again, I don't know who's detecting me. Let's see, where can I go? Huh. I guess, am I dropping down here? That kind of means that I'm not going to be coming back. Okay, so somebody knows I'm here, but nobody's attacking me. Hard fights require tactic. Press M2 while blocking to execute a bash attack. Yeah. I think I can, yeah, I can. Oh, I'm sorry, Pigeon. I did not, I don't know how that hit you. That was not my intention. But, let me see. There's like one hotkey that I didn't quite get right in the last one. In the last quick save. Needs to be that right there. Okay. So I'm assuming that it warned me about hard fights because I'm about to be in a hard fight. Is there another way down this way? No. Okay, so there's some more wolves, which I'm a little bit torn on killing them, because you know the climber probably just got too close to him. You know, that's understandable with wildlife. At the same time, they have meat that I can use. You know, I can probably cook it later, and that's going to be very handy. Okay, I kind of missed that one. Ooh, they're running. Are they? Can they get to me? Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to open my inventory there. Tell you what. This increases my health regeneration. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Okay. This is kind of a cheap tactic, but it's keeping me alive, so that's good. Okay, I set that tree on fire briefly. Sorry, buddy. Okay. On the bright side, I am still alive, and I got a pelt. Oh. Okay. So, I'm down in the ravine. Let's look around. Let's see. Oh. Old vagrant hood. Dagger. Okay. So on, there part of me just has, a lot of. I'm very tempted to explore everything, even though. Ooh, there was just a fire over there. Let me search this first. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Apprentice Book of Light Magic. Okay, I'm probably gonna hold on to that. I probably won't use it, unless it looks like I'm gonna be using magic a lot. Bone meal, some coins, soul gem. Okay, so soul gems are apparently still a thing. So that's good to know. I don't know if there are, like, water creatures, so I'm kind of hesitant about popping into the water. But I do want to get across here. Resting place discovered. And yeah, it looks like there was recently a fire here. Halberg. I am looting somebody's campsite. If they need any of this back, I can give it back, but to me it looks like it's abandoned. Crusty bread, you know what? It might come down to it, you never know. So let's take a look, as far as armor. So this is heavy armor. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's put the hood on, though. And at least some shoes. Okay, how am I looking? I look a little bit suspicious wearing that kind of hood. How does, you know what, let's take the hood off. I don't think that I need it right now. And for the time being, these boots are probably... No, you know what? I want to stay light. I want to stay quick. So that's what we're gonna stick with that. There's another lantern there that I can't quite interact with. Can I use my fire spell and start a fire? No, I can't. Okay. Well, maybe I did. No. Okay. No, I can't. I believe... Oh no, I can't sleep here either. I kind of really want to... Oh! Hello. You kind of came out of nowhere, didn't you? Hello. Are you also gonna attack me? No? Okay, these guys... That one attacked me, but they're relatively peaceful if I kind of leave them... Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I see him. Yeah, he's... Oh, they blend in very well. Okay, if I avoid stepping on you, are you gonna be okay with me? Yeah? Okay. So what I was gonna say was... I really want to find a place to sleep. Because I really don't want to travel too much at night. It's very difficult to see. And this place is beautiful during the day, and that's kind of what I want to experience. So... Okay, so another thing, since the last episode, one of the things that I did look... I still don't know anything about the game, like, from a like, lore standpoint or anything like that. Like, I still don't know anything about that, but as far as the work that was done on the game, I learned a little bit about it. It was originally, I believe, German. I have forgotten what language it was, but it was originally not in English. And so there is a translation team and English voice actors. As far as I know, all of the voice acting is done But there are some messages. I think in the first episode there was a message that I had that was still German that popped up in the top, and they're working on fixing all that kind of stuff. Oh, yep. I don't want to step on you. So they're working on fixing all of that kind of stuff. Hello, dragonflies. And there's fish. Ha. They are... Oh, okay, those bugs escaped. Ooh, what was that glitteriness? Okay, this restores health instantly. I don't need that. But I may need it shortly. So they are working on fixing all of that. So far, the voice acting has been absolutely amazing. So it seems that they're doing a very good job. And like I said, I believe everything's voice acted and ready to go. But it is possible that we'll come across things that are not voice acted yet. Vinroot. Okay, so finding a lot of interesting plants. So this looks really interesting. This is some kind of mill or a dam of some sort. Hello. Okay. Typically birds would run along the I don't want to appear hostile. Okay, so this looks like it's some sort of trader. Excellent. Civilization. Answers marked with arrows carry the story forward, but there's a chance that some dial... Okay, I wanted to read that.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains.
That was me.
What brings you here, my sir?
I don't want to be rude. It is a long story. Where am I here, and who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Oh.
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits?
Bandits?
You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you.
I actually can't move.
Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
Okay,
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes.
Well, he's a pleasure.
Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville.
Riverville,
Here,
okay.
take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
What's wrong with my eyes? Yeah, what? Health potion. Okay, excellent. And it's not rancid. Okay, excellent. I've only been finding rancid ones. What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
No, I've had the fever since I washed up on shore. Yeah, why are you guys out here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Okay. I might. You know, I came here looking for work, and can I trade some goods with you? I did. I found some things.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Oh, excellent. All right, buy or sell items. This should be the same as Skyrim, I think. Through the name selection at the bottom, you can switch between your inventory and the merchants. Yep, they get refilled after a few days. Excellent. So let's take a look at what I've got. I've got a dagger, which I'm going to be using my sword for combat, so I can get rid of those. This is an old sword. It weighs 13 as opposed to that. Is this a longer sword, though? I kind of want to look at that. I have 7 pickaxes. You have 6 of my pickaxes, and I'll go ahead and sell you this magical staff that I found as well. Let's see. Yeah, I want to take a look and see about the sword. It might have a longer reach, maybe? It's definitely going to swing slower if that's the case. Let's take a look at the armor. I'm not going to be wearing heavy armor. And I can sell you that. I may put on my hood, like, while I'm adventuring, I guess. But it just doesn't look very nice. So, you can have my old clothes. Ambrosia, that's going to be handy. I'm going to hold on to all of this. I'm going to hold on to all of that for now. Okay, so even a better health potion still only does 2% to the arcane fever, so that's good to know. I'm going to hold on to this, because this does not look like it increases my arcane fever at all. I think scrolls are probably going to be very useful. Oh, permanently... I didn't look at this when I picked this up. Permanently increases my carrying capacity. That is excellent. I'm going to definitely want that. Okay, you can have this beer. Oh, wow. The mana fungi. I increased mana regeneration for a little while. Meat, I'm hoping I can find a way to cook that. Restores 4 points of health. Okay, so this is all food. This is not alchemy ingredient. Oh, this is alchemy ingredient. I have a lot of alchemy ingredients. I'm wondering if it works the same as in whoa, what? Saturates and oh wow, long-term health regeneration. Okay, excellent. Some books. Boon. I've already got that spell, so you can have that. And let me see. How did I like doing this? Yeah, that was what I liked doing in there we go. I want to get rid of the stuff that weighs a lot more first. So, sorting by value to weight. So I want to sell that. This is probably a crafting material, so I'll keep that. You know, let's be honest, I have no idea what I would need as crafting materials yet. So, and gold is probably going to be extremely useful. So let's just sell what I've got. Horseshoe. Now the iron, okay, the metals I know I'm going to hold on to. I need... does it matter which shovel I have? Which one did I have when I was digging up that, that X'd spot? I think it was this one, so I'm going to sell that one. I can sell these cups. I'm going to hold on to the pelts. I may be able to make some things. Okay, an ancient coin. That's... Oh, a blueprint. When did I get this? Okay. And he's only got 1 gold left anyway, so... We are... Oh, this is just clutter that's not even worth anything. You can have that if you can make some kind of use out of it. And then we're good. Let's see. I am curious as to what you have. You have all the stuff that I just sold you. And you do have... Oh, God, ambrosia. Okay. Here's the problem. That's extremely expensive. So, we know what people are selling. Freaking... Alright. He has life absorption as well. Okay, I don't think I need to buy anything from him. Oh, okay, you're right. So this... Okay, so what it was telling me before the conversation started was options that have this arrow like that, where it says, "That's it for now. Thanks for your help." That would advance the story. And these are going to earn me more knowledge. So, can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Okay. And are there any places that might be of interest?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Okay, excellent. So there's a ruin and then some bandits, I guess, hiding out in a old trading post. You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
A role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assigned your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied.
Alright.
I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Okay, so I am curious. So, you know, I don't want to judge. Just an idea yourself. I don't know what that means. An interesting thought. Oh, there's a rumor that the gods are dead. Okay. Yeah, aren't you frustrated being bound to one thing? I mean, you want to...
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
That's, you know, that's actually very admirable to just want to do your best, help others. Okay. The pathless, yeah, that
Men
struck
or
me.
women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we might as well bring it up. I had that whole cutscene about, you know, the different, what were they called? The light bringers? or something like that.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
Okay. With these, I have no idea what these mean. Does this mean, like, I'm suggesting to him to choose for himself? No, it's interesting.
I didn't come up with it.
Okay. Let's see. That's it for now.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
Alright.
Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, that fever kind of struck me again. Oh god. Oh god, I can't see! Help?
By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
God, this is hurting my eyes. I have this fever.
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted.
Oh god, I can barely see.
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots, Gruntroots. Here we go.
Oh god, this sucks. Oh. Oh god, I can't even look around. Oh god, it hurts.
So, let's see.
Oh,
Sheer cap,
oh god.
some water. Ha! Done.
Sheer cap, grunt
I
root.
can't make any promises,
Shit.
but
Finn, the still.
explosion. Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no.
Oh god, what's happening?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close
What
call.
happened?
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See,
yes, do it.
you already look a lot better. Still,
Oh,
you should
thank
let the
God.
priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
A few days, okay. Yeah, what happened? What was that explosion?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be. Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
Can I get up?
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What
Oh,
the...
get up!
Boss!
I can't move. I can't get up.
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards.
Can
They've hit me.
seriously?
Carbos,
Oh god.
do something, damn it! Do...
Oh, okay. Oh my god.